Sanjay Coelho.
Madam Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, this afternoon we have listened to an inspiring and insightful speech about the power of love and the importance of gratitude. Chelsea, one thing I especially liked about your speech was the content. It's clear that you love Ryan. It's also clear from when I saw your speech, when I saw Ryan's speech, that he loves you. And so to see that continuation is really special. What I also liked about your speech was the range of public speaking skills that you had, including in particular, right when you came up here, the technology failed on you. And like a true pro, you continued. I think you could have done that whole speech if it did continue to have that rap throughout the whole thing. And that's really great. Another thing I liked about Chelsea's speech was the organization. There were 4 elements that they do before they go to bed. And that's just great. It's very helpful as well that she summarized at the end. Again, going back to the 4 parts to it. I also thought that you had good eye contact with the audience and good vocal variety, as well as good gestures. So my goodness, you've set the bar really high. What can I say then to take this very good speech and make it even better? Well, for one thing, this is an incredibly large speaking area, and there's a lot of people here. But one of the things that we really need to do is to make sure that we see both sides of the stage really well. Especially because we're being recorded on this side. So that's one thing I would suggest. The other thing is that you've talked about your points in the context of a loving romantic relationship. And I think that's great. But I would extend that out to non-romantic relationships, single people having a gratitude journal and trying to do self-affirmations, because these things are more generalizable. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm probably not going to tell my coworkers, bosses, or fellow TM members that I love them on a daily basis. But I think that you understand what I'm trying to say. Just to summarize, this was a great speech. The content was inspiring and insightful. You had great organization. You had good humor. You had good content. You had good eye contact with the audience. You had a range of vocal variety. Overall, it just went really, really well. What I would suggest to you for next time is to try to include a little bit more of the principles to the rest of us. Perhaps you could even have audience interaction as part of that. I would also suggest that you make sure you get the edges of the speaking area, and that you just try to put in the speed and the pausing that you need. But overall, this was a fantastic speech. Trust me, you were already here. In fact, if I was as tall as you, I could probably sit here. But what we want to do is help you reach for the stars, because I know you can do it. And I'm going to ask my 300 best friends here to help me. Today you have done something great. You have seized the opportunity. And when you seize the opportunity,